Compliance means ultimately following the rules of what's required by Securities Acts and other legal requirements of the firm. So that can include three primary ones, one being the securities regulations that the firm has to adhere to. There's anti-money laundering laws. We deal with money, so that's important to keep track of who's getting that, and if making sure the wrong people don't get it. And then ultimately, privacy is a very large issue. Because it's your personal information, your financial information, some health information on some related companies we have, and that's all personal. We don't want that to get out. So compliance in a number of things means adhering to the regulations, both federal, provincial, and just to ensure that you're comfortable with who you're working with and knowing that they're taking care of you, your investments, and your personal information. Sharing my expertise with the team for compliance purposes is fundamental to what the firm does. It's without compliance, without following the rules and the regulations, the firm doesn't get to open its doors. It literally doesn't exist. So it fundamentally supports everything that goes on. When it comes to where your money is held, we don't hold it at Alitis. It's held at a third-party custodian who also has his own compliance department, which also oversees what's going on with your money. That one being Credential Q-Trade Securities. With respect to the investments that we have, our Alitis pools that we offer, auditing is done by KPMG. So it's an external third-party auditor, very well known around the world. We also have our unit holder record keeping, who keeps track of who owns how much, and that's done by another third-party institution out of Toronto, SGGG, Fund Services Inc. And so that's what gives us the security to make sure things work well for you as a client, to make sure your money is safe.
At Alitis, because we're becoming widely known, we actually have advisors across Canada who use a couple of our alternative funds. I felt governance was important, and so I basically initiated an investment oversight committee that has some internal people, but also has an outside securities lawyer on it to really scrutinize the day-to-day workings of how our portfolio managers are managing the pooled investments that we run, just to ensure that they're being managed according to the investment policy statement of each mandate, and to look for the major transactions that are occurring in there, just as another level of oversight to give clients the surety that we are doing everything at the highest possible standard within our ability.
The process Alitis uses for compliance really starts with the Securities Commission. The best place to start if you're really looking into something is go to the Securities Commission in your province and find out what they have, what they require of firms. The BCSC, which regulates in British Columbia, has an excellent website with lots of information on what you should look for as an investor when you want to know about a firm, or what to look for when you're looking at investments or firms. And then within Alitis, we have our own internal documentation too. So we have our formal relationship disclosure document, or RDD, and that goes through everything you should expect you should expect at Alitis as a client.